So we've already taken some notes on mitosis, but here's just an official place, kind of with a summary here. So mitosis occurs during asexual reproduction. It's a stage during which the cell divides and a full set of genetic information goes to the daughter cells. Notice there's two daughter cells at the end of mitosis, and these two daughter cells are genetically identical to the original parent cell. Now here you can see this is already filled in for you. On your notes, you have the steps here. This is the parent cell. The chromosomes make copies of themselves. They start lining up, they move apart, and then eventually you produce these two daughter cells. Notice that this is just one cell division, right? They show it to you in a series of steps, but this one cell eventually just divides one time to produce two. Now, and again, this is how mitosis works. And this is different than meiosis. We're going to have two cell divisions when we get to that one. Now, keep in mind, here we're talking about something reproducing through mitosis, and we think asexual reproduction, but that does not mean that other organisms don't use mitosis. Here's another diagram that just shows all the details of mitosis. When you take biology, you'll learn the names of all these phases and exactly what's happening in each one of those stages. So again, while single-celled organisms will often use mitosis to reproduce and make a clone of itself, multicellular organisms will use mitosis to grow. So here we can see a plant growing that can occur through mitosis. We see organisms repairing themselves. If you get hurt, you will do mitosis to repair. And again, humans use mitosis to grow. As you're growing up because your cells are dividing and producing more cells and you grow. And we also use mitosis to develop. I'm going to show you an image where they took 3D ultrasound pictures and show a face developing in the womb. So right now, this is, again, occurring by mitosis. We've already formed a human, and now mitosis is taking over and working to take those cells and divide them and produce a face. Keep in mind, this is not how we reproduce offspring, right? Asexually reproducing organisms produce offspring through mitosis, but we just use mitosis to grow, like to get bigger, to repair, to develop. Our fingernails grow this way. Our skin cells replace themselves this way. Meiosis, however, is a little different. It's a special form of cell division that is necessary for sexual reproduction. And here's all the stages. Here we have our original parent cell. Again, you can see at first it's just like mitosis. Ooh, except some things can get swapped. We're not going to go into that. And then I end up where the cell divides one time right here. But then notice there's a second cell division that occurs right at this level. And then if you look at the very end, we now have two divisions that have occurred, one here and one here. We have four daughter cells. These daughter cells have a special term given to them. They're referred to as gametes. And gametes are cells that contain half the usual number of chromosomes. An egg is a gamete that forms in the reproductive organs of a female, whereas gametes in males are called sperm. And again, these gametes only have half the information to make a person or whatever it is, the organism that's reproducing. And it has to be the fusion of two gametes together where an organism will get a full set of genetic information to then be an offspring. And at that point, once two gametes fuse together, after that, then we'll go back to mitosis and start growing and developing.